Hello my friends, welcome back. In this lesson today we're going to develop our bowing technique, and we're going to develop it so that by the end of the lesson we're going to be ready to prepare for putting our fingers on, the left hand fingers on, in the next lesson. So keep watching right until the end of the lesson because that's where it gets very, very exciting. Today we're going to refine the way we hold the violin. So we're going to rethink about where exactly we place the violin and how you hold it onto your shoulder. And you can see I'm starting the lesson without my bow. So if you're playing along with me, put your bow aside for a moment because I would like you to try and hoist your violin up and keep it a little bit closer to your ear so that this corner is going to be on your chin rest. Now we know already that this is called the chin rest, but your chin definitely shouldn't be on it. But what I sometimes see is that the violin is going to slip down like that and it ends up about there. So today we're going to hoist it up and reset it so that it is a little bit higher up on your shoulder. So when we have your violin properly on your shoulder, it's not ideal when you play with a hoodie like I am doing. I just love this hoodie, it's super comfortable, that's why I happen to wear it today. But if you have something without a hood, that's probably better because this is going to be interfering with your shoulder rest. By the way, do you like it? I absolutely love it. So that is an aside. So you put your hood aside if you're wearing one and you set your violin high up on your shoulder. Make sure your violin is at a 45-degree angle from straight in front, so it's going to the side like that, and then it is slightly above the horizontal, so we want to avoid playing like this. Instead we're going to have it higher up on our shoulder and slightly higher at the scroll end than it is here. Not massively, only a little bit. And then thirdly, we're going to think about the angle of your violin in the way it's tilted. So it should be slanting slightly to the right hand side so that the E string is slightly lower than the G string. Our hand is going to hold the violin right here and we're going to pick up our bow now. Now in previous lessons we have played long bows. In this lesson today we are going to play long bows and half bows. And if you find that helpful, you might put a little marker in the center of your bow so that you can see where the middle is, and it's that visual aspect that generally helps a lot of people find out where the middle of the bow is. So if you want to fix that, just a bit of sellotape, or if you have a sticker or maybe a tiny bit of blue tack, will help you find where the middle is. And then I'm going to play on the G string and I'm going to drop my shoulder down and I'm going to play a long bow and two short bows. So have a look at this. That's my long bow, and now I'm going to the middle of the bow, two short bows, and then we'll play a long bow again. So you end up at the heel of the bow, and now I'm playing two short bows again. And that brings me back to where I started. Let's do the same thing now on the D string. So I'm going to play long, short, long, short, short. And let's do the same on the A string now. Long, short, short, long, short, short. Here we go. And the E string. And that is your exercise for this week. And I want you to get as good as possible at this, because what's going to happen if we're going to focus on the left hand, on our fingers, the bowing technique will in 90% of the cases deteriorate. So we want to make the bowing technique extra good so that we can allow for a little bit of leeway in our next lesson, you see. So when you play your long bows, I want you to make sure that you actually start here and finish all the way there, especially when you're playing the second half of this exercise and you play up bow. Take great care that you don't finish your bow stroke here, but you go all the way and then play your short bows from here. Up to the middle and back. Okay, let's play this exercise one more time. Here we go, starting on the G, long, all the way, right through to the point. Can you see that? Now 2 half bows. Now a super long bow. All the way to the heel of the bow. 2 half bows. Next. Adjust your elbow level so you go to the D string. Super long bow. A string now. And the E string. And if you've done it correctly, you're right here at the heel. So not about there, or even worse, there. Great stuff, really good preparation, well done. If you feel that your bow is shaking, please go back to lesson 4 and see if you can fix the shaking a little bit more, because things are going to get a little bit more challenging in the next lesson. So any work that you can do towards lessening the shaking is going to help you next lesson as well. So this is a transition lesson, if you like. So we're going to come away gently from playing just with the bow to becoming a full violinist using your left hand. Now, in order to wake up those left hand fingers, we're going to do the following exercise. We're going to put our thumb in the corner here. Perhaps you can see it right there. It goes into this corner here, and you can then swing your thumb around by moving your elbow in and out. Can you see that? And now I'm going to put my elbow under the violin, and I'm raising my fingers as high as I possibly can so that maybe, just maybe, your pinky can reach the G string. It may well be that you'll find that very, very challenging, which is what it is, and that is why we're stretching this side of our forearm here, and that is how it prepares you for what is to come in the next lesson, you see. So if you can reach that, we're plucking the G string with that pinky, and you can imagine how this helps strengthen your pinky. That's it. Now with your ring finger, we're going to pluck the D string. So you give that ring finger a sense of direction. Try to keep your little finger hovering above the strings as well. There we are. And you can guess it, your middle finger is for the A string. Amazing. Finally, your index finger is for the E string here. Lovely job. And swing your elbow so that you release some of that tension. You might even swing your elbow like that, because this is, especially at first, for most people, it's a real strain on your upper arm and a real strain on your forearm, because you're twisting your forearm so much. Okay, because we're doing some of that work already in this lesson, it will make the next lesson a little bit easier. So here we go again. Stick your thumb into the corner here. Okay, bring your elbow under the violin. So move your elbow so that it comes towards your tummy right here. That will make your fingers go towards the string, and then you can pluck the G string with your pinky, D string with your ring finger, the A string with your middle finger, and your index finger is for the E string. Awesome work, really, really good. If you have enjoyed this video, why not subscribe to the channel? And you may even look in becoming a member of Henriette's Violin Club. So check it out in the videos that follow, and I very much look forward to seeing you very soon. Goodbye.